Okay, it's January 3rd, 2012. Let's see if it's alright, as you may know, I had one response, and I want to make, on this video, I want to make a comment to, just take the earphones off, don't need them. I'll make a comment to Marco Too Real. I commend your efforts, and it's very, very nice and gracious of you to send me the message that you did about wanting to change things. But you know, if you listen to all 100 videos, you'll know that I'm way too pissed off. It's beyond. The word pissed off is nice compared to how I really feel about the world and all the people in it. Because the world and all the people in it, whether they want to admit it or not, they all, especially all Americans, contributed to my death. Little at a time. They are slowly torturing me. Each one of them contributed to the pathways I was never meant to go down. And that definitely includes the LAPD, the fire department, the building and safety, the abatement division, all of them. I don't care who they are, what political position, Democrat, Republican, Independent Party, you're all evil. You don't follow me, you're all evil. I don't care. I don't want to hear about God or the devil or any of that garbage, because it's all garbage. You want to know how I feel? There's a movie with Robert De Niro and Sean Penn. It was called We're No Angels. In the movie, Demi Moore has a deaf and dumb little girl, and she really wants help for the little girl. And man, she has the same attitude I do. The same attitude. The character she played was perfect. It explained exactly how I feel about the world in general and all the garbage that comes out of people's mouth. The city of Los Angeles took my church bus, my First Assembly of God church bus. They took my cars, my trucks, my motorhomes. Everything needed repair, but man, just people beat me to death. And they filled me with so much stress that I ended up grinding my teeth away. You know, when a person gets angry, they either go out, like for instance, the Hollywood arsonist who's been setting fire to the cars. Isn't it ironic that I've been saying all these videos about how the city of Los Angeles took my cars, my trucks, and the majority of them, 99% of those cars and trucks, I was never driving. They harassed me wherever they were parked, on private or public property. They have circumventing laws that can go around any of the so-called privacy laws or any of that. They can screw you anytime they want. If, like I said, if I was an alien and I had the power to send an asteroid towards planet Earth the size of Texas, like an Armageddon, I'd do it. And I'd say, kiss your behinds goodbye, Earthlings, because all you've ever done is damage my life over and over again, and you're still doing it. So no matter how many positive people are out there, yeah, the 99th monkey philosophy might work with that. But y'all need to die, all of you. And I'd like to watch you all die, every last one of you. Because all of you did was fill my life with pain and agony. I was minding my own business. I never bitched about being poor. Never. I just made the best with what I had. And then harassment. Oh, that's an eyesore. Oh, you can't be there. Oh, you can't be here. Oh, and oh, and oh. And then I have you nutcases who come on and give me comments about, oh, you must be off your meds. You must be. You know, people who make these negative comments about me, you're the negative ones. You're the idiots because you don't know me. You don't know what they've taken from me. You have no idea. And how many times it's been done to me. It's, you know, so, no. It's over. If I saw a cop dying on the street and that cop was on fire and there was no water around and the only way I could put the fire out was to piss on him, I wouldn't. I'd burst first before I did that. You know what? You're all evil because you support this system. Like I said in my other videos, take your money out of the banks, leave your cars in the middle of the street, don't buy gasoline anymore. You know, Martin Luther King managed to stop a whole bus company. And how ironic it is, this arsonist is setting fires to cars, same kind of cars that were impounded and taken away from me, both on public and private property. Then, here's Rosa Parks, won't give up her seat, And here's the irony. This, go back to the Hollywood guy. He's setting fires to all the cars. Boy, if that's not a negative answer for me, I don't know what is. Justice. Justice against all you people who paid through your tax dollars to kill innocent men, women, and children in Iraq and Afghanistan, and then turn around and put me down because you don't like the way I look, or you don't like my cars or trucks or boats. You know, 11 years your city followed me around, and the city officials listened to a minority of people. They didn't listen. There were no petitions signed that were complaining about me. It was always only one person on a lousy telephone. There's something wrong with that law. There's something seriously evil about that law, because you can destroy a person's finances forever, like mine have been. And you can set their mind totally in a negative state, just like mine is. You people did it. I didn't. I was minding my own business. Isn't it ironic? Rosa Parks wouldn't get up, gets arrested, fingerprinted, because she wouldn't give up her seat for a white honky. And now this black moron is in the presidency. Like I said in my other video, I sent letters to the White House asking for help before the foreclosed house came down on me. Isn't it ironic that I was living in a bus, that I was trying to fix up a bus, a beautiful Hearst Castle on wheels, and the city of Los Angeles would not let me leave me alone. If they hated me so bad, why didn't you just give me money to leave California? They could have done it when they came after me at that house in Hart DeSoto. They could have said, instead of spending $15,000 to clean up the property, give him the $15,000 and let him leave. That would have been more than enough to get me out of California and maybe go to another state where I'm appreciated, where my genius is appreciated. But now I don't even want to be in the United States. I hate this country. I wish, like I said, if I was an alien, I'd send an asteroid right to the middle smack dab, the size of Texas, the middle of the United States, and turn it back into an ocean just the way it was millions of years ago when it was all underwater. Because that's what you deserve. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I certainly think it sure is ironic that here I am. They wouldn't allow me to finish my bus so I could make a home for myself. And even if I did, I can't sleep on the street. I can't live in my motorhome in Los Angeles on the street, because that's illegal. Who made that law up? Free country, my ass. This is not a free country. This is a congested, over-regulated, over-law-regulated country with crazy, stupid, contradictory laws that violate people's rights on a continual basis, day by day. I have a friend who's going to help me get another storage, and he told me that, oh, he missed a court date or whatever. You know what his ticket was? The bumper on the front of his Jeep was bent, and that's what they pulled him over for. Couldn't get him on anything else. So this cop wrote him up for that, and they wrote him up because he didn't have his insurance card with him. He had insurance, and the police can check it on the computer. Oh no, the law says you have to carry that card like your blood, or you can get ticketed. You know what? These laws are so crazy. All they are is just to squeeze blood money out of people. Like I said, take your money out of the banks, stop buying oil, stop buying gasoline, or if you really have to buy gasoline, do not fill your tanks up. Put stress on the electric companies. Go into the gas station and only buy 1 gallon. Buy 2 gallons. Buy 4 gallons. Buy less than 5 gallons every time you have to stop. If everybody did that, the oil companies would come to their knees immediately and say, what do you want, people of the United States? We'll give you anything you want. Just please start buying oil normally again. Please start buying gasoline normally again. You do that, that'll put a stress mark on every pump in the United States. Not only that, now there's a Martin Luther King. It's peaceful. You're not doing anything. You're just being Gandhi, Martin Luther King. Uncooperative. Screw you, United States of America. Screw you, state of California. Screw you, state of Texas. Screw you, every state in the union. But you people don't want to do it. Oh, it's too inconvenient. Oh, I'm too lazy. Well, I hope there is a God. I hope there is a God that will judge you for the money you paid to kill innocent men, women, and children in Iraq, Afghanistan, Vietnam, Panama, all the atrocities America's money has committed all with the money of God printed on it. In God we trust. You printed God's name on every one of those bills that you pay taxes with. And I hope there is a God. And when your soul, if there is a soul is before God, I hope he burns your you-know-what like you would not believe. I hope maybe, that, like I said in one of my other videos, there's that God is a master of time, and he takes you back in time and takes your soul and puts it into the body of the very same kid that your money killed through friendly fire in some country like Vietnam or Afghanistan, and have your skin burned off and your eyelids burned off by napalm like in what happened in Vietnam. Just all the pain and agony comes back to you, and not in this lifetime, but in another lifetime through the miraculous power of God putting you back in time and making you pay that way. And the only way you can get out of it is the way I'm telling you to get out of it. Don't buy gasoline. They didn't take my spherical oil tanker seriously. They polluted the oceans. They screwed me, and I'm still being screwed. So you think about that. No, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, and I don't need meds. I'm pissed off. And most people that get pissed off sound like they need meds. But in my case, I have every right to be pissed off. 24 cars taken from me. 6 motorhomes, 12 motorcycles, 3 speedboats, 1 26-foot sailboat, 4 or 5 semis, 2 storage containers, who I think are still sitting at Porta Store in glorious Oxnard. Building and safety has created so much of a climate of fear that new laws and rules have been instituted by businesses to keep them from being fined. The crazy amount of fines that building and safety fines someone when they are in the least of violations. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. And it would take a lifetime of TV shows of me to expose every last crappy person that has worked for every city institution, every city manager throughout the whole country, who have knocked people off the ladder of success, kept them knocked down, kept them financially ruined because they wanted their way. I want to apply this law. I'm the inspector. I'm going to do this. Oh, screw you. The law says I can do it. I'm going to do it. You're sick. You're much sicker than I could ever be. And I sure will be glad, I really will, the day I'm on my deathbed and I die. And the sooner the better, because I don't know, I've been feeling some pain in my right side, like bruised. Maybe my appendix is swelling up. Maybe it'll burst and I'll die. I hate you people. Hate is a nice word for what I think about your country and the people in it. You're all hypocrites. You contradict yourselves. You support a system. Every time you buy gasoline, you're supporting the system. Every time you put your money in that lousy stinking Bank of America or Wells Fargo or any of the banks in the country, you are supporting evil. You know, you really want change? Stop listening to the media. The media is the biggest culprit of all. They lie to you. They paint the news any way they want to. You listen to all their lies and their garbage. Oh, and then they talk positive. Oh, listen to us. We're positive. Oh, we're reporting the news. We're so great. We're so fantastic. ABC, CBS, NBC. We'll bring you positive news to bring your life all kinds of happiness. They're all full of crap. Because they do not know the meaning of the word happiness. I bet none of those reporters you see on the news, even the anchormen, are ever invited to the Bilderberg meetings or the Trilateral Commission meetings. I bet none of them are. Only the CEOs, only the people in charge. The reporters are told to shut your mouth and don't do any reports about the Bilderberg or the Trilateral Commission. Oh, they've been in operations since 1954. They know what's good for you despite yourself. You know, they should leave people alone, let people make their own mistakes. Except for the obvious things. So it's almost 15 minutes. I've ranted and raved, and I don't think many of you have enough of a brain to follow half the crap I talk about, because none of you care. You're going to go right back out tomorrow. You're not going to protest. You're going to keep buying gasoline, keep putting your money in the lousy bank thinking you're going to get rich. You're not. They got it all figured out. It's like going to Las Vegas. The House and the government have all the odds. It's all on their side, not ours.